I think all of those have been lost to the sands of times. There might be some clips, but I think the VODs themselves are gone, thankfully. But I was, and I will say my husband has no fear of anything. So the first 5 to 6 months of streaming, he streamed with me every single day. He basically held my hand. I cheated. And then at a certain point, he burned out. He's just like, I didn't agree to streaming every day for a fucking year. And he was the one who was like, please don't go over 2 weeks. Like, 2 weeks is the max. And I was like, I'm gonna go for. And then then I convinced him to let me go a month without bitching. He's like, fine, you go a month, I won't say anything. And after I did a month, he's like two weeks. I said no, 1 month. He caved. And then after 1 month, I was like, how about we do the whole year? He's like, no! And I was like, I'm gonna do it! And then I did. But he, being a supportive husband, he streamed with me for, I think it was 6 months actually. And then at a certain point, he's like, I want my life back. So he quit streaming. I took all of his redemptions off. And then I streamed the last 6 months by myself. He'll pop on every now and then. Chat missed him a lot. That was actually probably one of the hardest parts about being a streamer. Wasn't like learning to stream in the beginning. It was what happened when Malin left. Because a lot of people, like I had this part where I was like, oh my God, I'm the shitty part of the stream. Like, everyone wants Malin and he's gone now and they're stuck with me. And I was like, oh my God, no one's ever gonna watch the stream again. That was definitely like the hardest part. It was the adjustment pre-Malin versus post-Malin. That was probably the hardest part of streaming. Was having built up a community and then have half of it leave when your co-host leaves. That was pretty hard, but we got over it. We just kept streaming. That was another thing. It was the fear. Like every day I went live after Malin stopped streaming. Every day I went live, I was like, no one's gonna come. Malin's not here. People like, and when people would come on, they would be like, where's Malin? I'd be like, oh, he's not here. He's not really streaming anymore. He's picking up. He's doing other things. And as soon as they said that, they would go silent and they would just leave and never come back. And it hurt. And I was like, oh my God, apparently I'm like, no one wants to see me. They just wanted Malin. And there was a chunk there where I was like, maybe I should just stop streaming. And all the negative thoughts get in your head and tell you horrible things. It was hard, but I stopped listening to them. And I was like, fuck it! I'm having fun. And I'm going to keep coming out. As long as other people still want to hang out with me, I'll keep coming out. And that was really hard. It was like 3 months. 3 months, I think. And now I don't give a shit. Do you need a sippy cup for that drink? No, Clap, I don't. We're actually almost wrapping up. I only have 3 more wrappers to go. Do you desire to stream me? That's actually a really good question, Cosmocob. That's a really good question. It's whether or not you enjoy it and whether or not you want to do it. There are plenty of people that find stream like there are other people I've talked to who are like, it's just sometimes I don't want to turn the camera. It's too exhausting. They don't want to do it. And I was like, then don't. Like, if you don't want to do it, you shouldn't do it. At any point, if stream becomes stressful for me, I'm not going to do it. Like, honestly, nah. I'm not going to do it. But, like, I enjoy streaming. It's just chatting with friends, having a drink, making food. It's chill. I have very low expectations. Most of the time, I don't even plan the stream before we start. Like, make it up as I go. Very low expectations for myself, which is why it's fun and chillax, because I don't have very high expectations for myself. I'm just like, if I don't burn the food, that'd be good. Yeah. But, and a lot of people are like, oh, don't stream every day. You're going to burn out.